The daughter-in-law from the countryside lost her way in the city. Unexpectedly, he has been targeted by gangsters. He asked an old woman to borrow her cell phone, called home, but the mother-in-law learned that it was her daughter-in-law. She immediately told the servant to hang up, in case Annie calls again. The old woman buttoned down the battery directly. The housekeeper asked the servant if it was his wife. The old woman gave a direct eye warning. The servant immediately said it was just a harassment call. The old housekeeper is very worried about the safety of his wife. Al came home, found that Annie hasn't come back yet. Turning around, I saw Anne's bag on the bed again. That means Annie didn't bring anything outside. She couldn't help worrying about Annie. The old housekeeper told Al, "Someone called home before. Maybe it's Madam." Al immediately called to ask. I learned that it was really Annie. After asking the address of the other party, he hurried to drive to his destination. But there was another traffic jam on the road. By this time, the old lady had left. Annie can only stay where she is. Wait for Al to pick him up. At this time, a couple greeted Annie warmly. The woman kindly poured a cup of hot tea for Anne, but Annie is very vigilant. She politely refused. The woman didn't force Annie. She and Annie talked about family matters. Chatting, Anne's vigilance slowly relaxed. The woman poured another cup of tea. Look at their warm and friendly appearance. Annie saw that they all drank tea themselves. Annie didn't refuse. Annie felt something wrong after drinking tea. Her head began to faint. It turned out that the woman secretly drugged Anne's tea. This is the gangster who targeted Annie before. They used to be a gang. The gangster was about to force Anne into the car. Then Al came. Al stretched out his hand well. All the gangsters were subdued in a few times. Annie is afraid and anxious. She jumped into Al's arms at this moment and felt an unprecedented sense of security. Al took Annie home. The old woman saw her daughter-in-law coming back. Angry, she almost broke her teeth. The other side, servants and security. Talking about the old woman setting up Annie. The security guard is honest. He can't bear to see Annie being bullied at home. So he decided to tell Al the truth. But his chat with Al. But the servants saw it. She realized that it was bad. So he hurried down to divert Al's attention and hint the security guard not to talk nonsense. The security guard dare not disobey her because the servant is his wife. After the security guard came home, but always feel uneasy. The mother saw the abnormality of her son. The security guard told his mother what happened. His mother encouraged him to tell the truth. Be an honest child. So the security guard came to the company, found Al. The security guard concealed some facts. He just said, "I saw the old woman with Annie. I mistakenly thought it was pushed by the old woman." That's what he said to the rich. Al realized that. "I misunderstood my wife." After going back, Al told the old woman that we misunderstood Anne. The old woman suddenly became nervous. He thought his son knew the truth, but my son said it was the security guard and father. She felt a little relieved. Al wants to apologize to Annie, but I don't know how to face Annie. He can only help Annie do what he can. Al overheard and chatting with the old housekeeper. Knowing that Annie is staying at home is very unhappy. He wants to go to the seaside to relax. So Al asked Anne if she wanted to go out for a walk, but Annie refused. It's not that Hermione Whiten doesn't want to go. Is she still angry with herself? So he said to Anne, "Yes, I want to take you." They came to the seaside. Al told Anne that the sea was magical. "Whenever I encounter something unhappy, we'll come here. The sea will heal the pain. The sea breeze will blow away troubles." Looking at the calm sea, Anne has been in a tight mood. Seems to have been relaxed. Her conflict with Al gradually dissipated. And the other side, a man came to the rich man's home. He claimed to be Al's sister's boyfriend. The old woman saw him as poor, immediately ordered the security guard to drive him away. He angrily asked his daughter what happened. It turns out that the man is my sister's online boyfriend. They exchanged identity information with each other, and my sister felt inferior because of paralysis of her legs. Simply sent Annie's picture to the other party. The old woman's eyes rolled. Another bad idea.